We were both going off, but who hit the gravel first? Now Fraser Stark has coming back a little bit more consistent. Shane Lynch for me, standout drive of the day. I mean, new car, hasn't really driven it that much before. First competition, you know, they've built that car for 2 years around Shane to be his perfect drift car. And right now, it's looking like they've done a pretty good job.
It works so well. And we see Shane not scared to throw that car in hard and fast as he comes down. So judges still deliberating the Shanahan-Smith incident.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sure whatever way they go, someone will argue the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
But they've got to come back to and the good thing is we have 3 angles of that. They are looking at the criteria that they put out in briefing. Okay, so a lot of times we'll talk about it and we'll make our decisions here, but in briefings they have given those very, very critical analysis of each run. So they might have said a lot of stuff that we didn't quite pick up, but they will, I'm sure, explain that, and they've told the drivers what to do and what not to do. And I don't know. I mean, I'm so glad I'm not in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a very difficult place to be.
It is,
especially right now.
Yes. So here we go. It will be Shane Lynch on the right-hand side, as you can see in that 370D. The thing sounds like, I don't know, somebody's strangling a goat or something. It's got this scream from the front of the car. It's definitely unmistakable in the paddock. We have seen Shane starts the car. You guys got this Shane. From wherever you are in the paddock. Okay, so what at the moment what we're hearing is that Paul Smith has been given the competition timeout to fix his car because he has been deemed not at fault for the damage to the car. Now, whatever way the judges see that, that is what the judges and marshals have discussed. Way out of our hands, Ian. We're just watching it, but I'm sure we'll clear all that up in no time at all. We still have a second half of that run to go.
Yeah, exactly. So, still excited.
So here we go. It is now Shane Lynch to follow in Fraser Stark. Westlake Tyres versus Maxxis Tyres, a 2J BMW E46 taking on a V8, a supercharged, and that's a Nissan President engine, if I'm not mistaken, a very rare engine that they've built up. This is going to be pretty insane. Look at Shane, he's not giving him an inch here on the run-up. Look, very aggressive.
Tagged on the rear quarter of Fraser Stark's car. Nice initiation then, very far back from Fraser Stark, very committed, but
Shane
look at Shane Lynch.
Right in the middle of the track, but he's got it back on track here now. It's almost a wheel off track, if not a wheel off track from Fraser Stark, and throws up along the wall. Shane not really having an answer here, Ian.
No, not a lot of proximity there from Shane Lynch as they come through the cut through. Fraser Stark now going to pounce on that accelerator, miles off clipping point 5 and 6 as they come through. And Shane Lynch with no answer to what
Wow. I mean, for me, the big mistake is on entry. Shane, you know, he's kind of cautious. He enters in the middle of the track, and what he actually does there is he cuts the corner smaller than it should be. So what he's done there is he's actually made him have to slow up a little bit more. So if you watch here, he enters middle of the track, Shane. What happens is there, he's got to slam on the brakes a lot more on the handbrake because he's actually making a shorter arc of the corner. So when he comes on the big angle, Fraser Stark already has that momentum up the hill, and there's nothing really he can do to answer it. So when they come through, the follow through, that's when the power is put down. If you're 2 or 3 car lengths, 4 car lengths behind here, you're not going to claw it back, especially when the grip is dialed into Fraser's car. Fraser, who just, you know, scraped through the last battle, has now looked really strong here. And also to mention a brand new car for Fraser Stark. Both of these guys have never really competed in these before today, so you know, it's starting to just teething problems, see what they're all about. And for me, you know, the good thing is it's two very professional team in Japspeed, and you've got a very independent Fraser Stark here.
He's travelled a long way.
All the way from Scotland. He lives like Arctic Circle Scotland, like way up there. So he's come down for the weekend. You can see him just pumping himself up in the car, making sure he's good. Shane obviously cool as a cucumber. He's not too nervous in front of a big crowd. That's kind of what he does.
That's what he does,
So they're ready to release them from the line. Our marshals give the word. It will be Fraser Stark to chase in Shane Lynch. You can see very aggressive start from Fraser Stark. He's going to try and put this on the door of the Japspeed 370. We've one Japspeed car getting a little bit of damage, hopefully another dozen. And Shane Lynch, much better initiation from Shane Lynch here. Not quite at the end of the track, but
there from Fraser Stark.
Coming in very fast.
Stark has lost all of the proximity there as they come up the hill. Now starting to go back in.
They almost come together, and he's made a big error, Fraser Stark. He's in no man's land now, absolute no man's land. He's got to wait for Shane Lynch, and he's in the wrong gear, and
Fraser Stark shutting down.
Shane Lynch now might swing the attack.
Fraser Stark put himself in such a strange position there as he transitioned against the wall. He got himself pinned up the rear quarter of Shane Lynch's 370Z. Exactly what you were saying yesterday, David. His driver's getting himself in the wrong place on track.
If you're in there, you've nowhere to go. You've got to shut down, wait for the car to transition. You can't be tempted by diving in there because it's just not going to work. The transition is way too snappy. So, we got to go to our judges and see what they're going to call. So we go to first judge, Kieran Hines. This is for a place in the semi-final.
My vote is with Shane Lynch.
1 vote for Shane Lynch. If he does it, that's a brand new car into the semi-final, out of the box. Took the wrapping off. Here we go, semi-final. Ryan, what's the call?
My vote was with Shane Lynch.
And
Wow,
Shane Lynch
Shane
from
Lynch.
Team Japspeed goes through to the semi-final. Ryan, we got to go back to you. Some big errors on both, but the bigger, obviously, by Fraser Stark.
Well, I mean, we actually had Fraser having an advantage on the first run, but whatever happened with Fraser on his chase run, he backed out of it completely. He made gearbox issues or something like that, but he backed out, and that gave Shane the 10-0, and that put him through.
So there you have it, and now Shane Lynch, Team Japspeed, into the semi-final, and he will either go up against Jack Shanahan or Paul Smith, whatever way that one works out. And I mean, it's drama, and the rain always brings it. The rain always brings the drama.
This isn't playing out. No one can predict the way
no one has
this
an
is playing
idea.
out today.
And for now, you're looking at Wayne Keeber and Simon Perry as being your next two cars. And I mean, Wayne Keeber, we've counted him out a little bit earlier on as well. Came back strong.
I mean, he clawed it back.
And am I starting to see some tyre smoke there as they're rolling up to the line?
Yeah, I can see the track drawing out ever so slightly in certain
it's
places, which
patchy
is going
now.
to make it
It's
difficult
going to be very
again.
difficult. If you look at that first, I mean, it's hard for us to see it, for you guys to see it here, but